Welcome to the Wedding Video Boss podcast, where we will focus on the business side of wedding videography, as well as how I established my company looking like this: a tall, handsome, and really brown gentleman. This is why the word boss has a loose translation, which means the business of smashing stereotypes. Because, let's face it, I'm no Leo Di Caprio. I'm more of like a Ken Watanabe, Chow Yun Fat kind of character. Which, by the way, they should have like a best named business award because I'm just killing it with these names. Whew. I'm your host, Paul Santiago, the owner of Boffo Video, a wedding videography company in Southern California. We just hit our 8th year in the business and we average about 75 weddings a year. We have grown our team 12 shooters and editors, and we've been featured in numerous major and minor blogs and one really cool TV shoutout. I've been honored to speak on stage for Canon at WPPI, demoing new cinema lenses. If you don't know what WPPI is, it's a wedding photography convention, and it's held every year in Las Vegas. It's probably one of the biggest ones in Vegas. Also, I got to talk at the Wedding MBA in Las Vegas too, talking about getting featured. Having done more than 500 weddings, we've pretty much seen every possible thing that can happen. And I'm so proud to say that our portfolio is filled with different ethnicities, ceremonies, cultures, and of course, my personal favorite, different types of drunk people. Basically, the bottom line is we weren't typecasted as a Filipino videographer. We were given the opportunity to experience every single kind of wedding there is in the Southern California market. Since you're already listening to this podcast, I know that you are passionate about your craft. So now, let's talk about making money. But let's do it differently. Let's do it like how my parents treated me. You know, growing up, having Filipino parents, they're not really like affectionate or congratulatory. You know what I'm saying? Without approval or affection. So pretty much like $150,000 a year? Not good enough. Well, this podcast is by no means propaganda against people who aren't brown. Just to be clear, it's geared to celebrate the successes of others who are almost always overlooked. I mean, let's face it, working with wedding vendors who look like the models of the styled shoots doesn't really speak relatable to me. So yeah, some people have an advantage and some don't. Not just because of the way they look, but also the way they talk. There's clicks, awards, referrals, and so on that some of us miss just because of that. And you know, social media, it didn't really make it easier for me because all I did was just drink and eat. Oh wait. That's what social media is for? Okay. Never mind. I want to celebrate those who overcame this because I always felt like I needed to work twice. Heck, thrice as hard. And that was my motivation. After years of studying the culture and the market, I know what it takes to sustain a business in an industry that I felt wasn't built for me. So again, I'll discuss the typical stuff like how you can start up your wedding video business, how to get the right equipment, how to find your style and market them to the right audience, and try to give you as much information as humanly possible to get to where you need to go. So I'm going to bring in not only information, but I'm going to bring in guests that you guys could suggest to me that you look up to, that are part of the community that you belong to. So I really hope you take this journey with me and hit subscribe. Leave a review if it's nice, or leave me alone if you have bad things to say. Anyway, watch out for the next episodes of The Wedding Video Boss. Till then, be nice, especially if you're good looking. Boss man out.